Welcome back. Today's theme is mental health and diet. Let's jump right in. One study showed that who may need a larger range of nutrients to support mental health and positive mood compared to their counterpart.
What is women?
Yes, what women eat seems to be crucial to their mental well-being, according to a study. However, diet is important for both men and women. Next question. Another study showed that men who consumed over 67 grams of sugar daily from sugary foods and drinks were 23% more likely to develop anxiety, depression, and other common mental disorders after how many years?
What is never, of course?
And sorry, it is actually 5 years. The same study showed that anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders were not causing the high sugar intake. Moving on, those of age 30 and older benefited more from eating fruit and breakfast, as well as skipping what?
Though it pains me to say it, what is coffee?
Correct! And also correct. Mental distress in adults aged 30 and older were related to caffeinated coffee consumption and inversely associated with low fruit consumption and skipping breakfast. Moving on to the next question. When older adults at risk of developing this mental illness received nutrition counseling and help with meal planning, they had fewer episodes of it.
What is depression?
Correct! Older adults receiving dietary support demonstrated a significant improvement in depressive symptoms compared to a control group. Moving on. Regardless of gender, age, marital status, or income, poor diet is linked with poor mental health. Specifically, a high sugar diet is linked to what mental illness?
What is everything?
Well, you may be correct. But this study showed that consuming large amounts of sugar is linked to bipolar disorder. Drum roll, and next question. One study of people living with depression showed that those who ate more fruit, veggies, fish, and legumes improved almost 33% compared to an only 8% improvement if they ate lots of what?
What is junk food?
Correct! A long-term study showed that eating fast foods like hot dogs, pizza, burgers, cupcakes, croissants, and donuts is in fact linked to depression, and not just a slight increase. Next question. 22 different studies have shown that people who follow this diet, eating foods like legumes, fish, fruits, veggies, and using olive oil, have reduced risk for depression and cognitive impairment.
What is Mediterranean?
Yes, those foods are high in nutrients critical to mental health. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, essential amino acids, vitamin B12, folate, vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, and iron. Speaking of nutrient-rich foods, there are 4 specific foods that are great for mental health. We already named nuts. What are the other 3?
What is fruit? Green leafy vegetables and...
That's 2 of them. Can anyone guess the last one?
What are legumes?
Yes. So the 4 are nuts, especially almonds, Brazil nuts, and cashews. Legumes, which include black beans, chickpeas, and soybeans. Fruits, such as oranges, apples, and grapes. And green leafy vegetables like kale, bok choy, and spinach. Okay, final question before the lightning round. We've talked a lot today about how cutting out sugar can be good for your mental health. There are many natural sweeteners that are less harmful, but the top 4 are coconut sugar, maple syrup, molasses, and what?
Honey!
Bailey HBU got a stinger right here in the end. And honey, it is correct. Honey does contain higher fructose levels, but it is low on the glycemic index, which makes it one of the best sugar substitutes around. One study found that replacing sugar with honey can actually lower blood sugar and avoid the weight gain that comes with high levels of sugar consumption. Fruits with natural sugars are also a great option to satisfy a sweet tooth. Okay, family, you made it to the lightning round. Are you ready? Here we go. You've got 30 seconds. What are the top 10 raw foods related to mental health? Good work, team. Many of these foods go great in smoothies, so today's prize is a smoothie maker. Other ways to eat healthier are pick an unfamiliar green vegetable at the grocery store each week. Choose a whole grain pasta and bread. Cook using olive oil instead of other fat. Challenge yourself to go meatless one day a week, or even at one meal a day, eating black beans, lentils, and other legumes instead. What a great family and great game today. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time on Feed Your Mind.
If you're interested in learning more, check out our website at bhwell.uky.edu.